right. We are 5 weeks out from my second ever natural bodybuilding show. We're going to do a little what I eat in a day on prep. So far, I've had 40 grams of oatmeal, two vitamin gummies, and then 100 grams of blueberries. We're also going to have this, make sure the microphone's not being annoying. We're also going to have this Monster Energy drink for some energy, obviously. Yeah, as for the workout today, have a nice push day, push B. So we're gonna be running that schedule for pretty much the rest of prep. All right, I'm doing a voiceover for this one, but here we have 100 grams, or sorry, 200 grams of jasmine rice, 12 ounces of 99% lean ground turkey with some seasoning. This would be kind of meals 2 and 3 put together. All right, so like I showed off in that last meal. Honestly, that was two meals put together, so that's my so in the morning, I had, like I said, that oatmeal, the blueberries, but I also would normally have egg whites. But I'm saving that for later, just because I don't have enough time to make them in the morning. But that other meal I showed, the turkey or the ground turkey and the rice, is technically meal 2 and 3. So 6 ounces of turkey and then 100 grams of jasmine rice each. And then I saved the vegetables for like later to eat. So, but next up is a pre-workout meal. I eat this an hour before I work out. It is just 6 ounces of beef with some seasoning and then 10 ounces of sweet potatoes. Keep it simple. I don't know why I'm supposed to eat it an hour before. I just listen to what my coach says. So, and I mean, it's worked so far. So, yeah, I mean, it's probably right now my second favorite meal in prep, other than that ground turkey. Actually, no, my post workout meal is really good, so I'll show off. So, yeah, we're going to eat this probably go to the gym. It's 4 now, so every time I eat my pre-workout meal, I'm like I gotta eat it 1 to 2 hours before I work out. So probably go at 6 and then film a nice push day. I also have to get pump pics, check-in pics slash like pump slash check-in pics. And then yeah, as for the push day, I'm pretty sure I got like that. Oh, I gotta try the incline. They have like this. I think I did it before, but that like dual incline Smith, which is super cool but super humbling because like you'll go there because it's like at the end of my workout, so I'll go on and be like, okay, 25 pounds to like warm up, and that ends up being the working set. It's awesome, great contraction, and everything. So yeah, I guess we'll move on to the workout. Okay, so we are at the gym drinking the white monster. So I went to Target. I was looking all around Target, no monster variety packs, and then got all the way to the checkout line, and they had just like a box there of the white monster variety pack. It felt like finding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. It was really sick. Um, we had push day, lateral raises, that incline dual Smith machine 'cause I love that thing. Um, close or yeah, close grip Smith machine, like bench or like press. I don't know. It's really good. Works the triceps and your a little bit of your chest. Pec, no, not pec fly. Cable flies, tricep extension, or I don't know if it's tricep push down or a rear tricep extension. One of the two. I like both, so we'll see. I don't know, whatever I'm feeling. And then abs. Oh, dumbbell press, dumbbell shoulder press, and then that should be it. I can't really think of anything else on that list. It's all pretty much there. But yeah, just gonna go in there, record a little bit of the workout, and then I'll show my post workout meal. Oh, I'm not wearing any of it right now, but I heard there's this awesome new brand, the clothing brand on Instagram called Astro Strength Apparel. I don't know. I heard it was just someone made it recently. So I mean, if you guys are looking for gym clothes and you want some awesome designs, I mean, I'll throw the page up here. I'll link in the description. Some awesome dude that I can't name made this awesome clothing brand. So if you guys want to check it out, buy some cool merch. I made it. Yeah, no, I decided to make a little clothing brand. I know a lot of clothing brands out there, but I'm kind of bored and I like designing stuff. So more or less, I'm not losing any money from it because it's print on demand. But like, if you want to go check it out. I'll link it in the description. Astro Strength Apparel on Instagram. Some designs up right now. You can actually buy some of the stuff in multiple different colors. I have one of the t-shirts coming in soon, like next week. That's why I'll say like the shipping dates are a little uh like long, but I mean, other than that, I'm just having fun designing stuff. You know, really trying to start a little business, see where it goes. I don't know. This, the YouTube channel, and then also competing. It's like that's what's keeping me busy nowadays. So yeah, let's get this workout started.
I told you the traits that make a great champion, but I see now I wasn't living up to my own ideas. Pros are always risking their lives. That's the true test of a hero. Told me you didn't have a power, so when I saw this timid, quirkless boy try to save a life, it inspired me to act too. There are stories about every hero, how they became great. Most have one thing in common. Their bodies moved before they had a chance to think, almost on their own. And today, that's what happened to you. Young man, you too can become a hero.
I just have to hold on and keep going. I have a chance here. I have to reach out and take it. The only way to stay ahead is to take another leap. I can show the world who I am!
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Told me you didn't have a power, so when I saw this timid, quirkless boy try to save a life, it inspired me to act too. There are stories about every hero, how they became great. Most have one thing in common. Their bodies moved before they had a chance to think, almost on their own. And today, that's what happened to you. Young man, you too can become a hero.
So that was the workout. Pretty well done. I don't think there's anything I missed recording that I can remember. But it's time for the post-workout meal. So it's pretty important that you get sugar and protein to your muscles as fast as possible after a workout. So I usually have 100 grams of any cereal of choice. I always go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch because it's the classic. It's the best. And then 60 grams of an isolate. So here I have the chocolate cake from. Let's get 100 on the dot. Perfect. 100 grams of that. And then I feel like this was too close to my. Fun fact: this is the first ever shaker bottle I ever got. My sister bought it for me, so I've been using it for protein powder for like years now, since 2021 when I first started getting into calisthenics. Which that's how I started. I didn't start getting into bodybuilding until I want to say like sophomore year of high school, and I'm a senior now. So I mean, before that, I was like super into calisthenics and stuff. But yeah, no milk or anything, just water. But yeah, 60 grams, and then now keep in mind if you're following this along, like you're writing stuff down, this is all of like what I'm eating is pertained to me and my body composition. So I'm just kind of showing off like the essential meals and everything. So you're always going to want a lean protein source on your training days, majority. So I have that ground turkey. You're always going to want some type of sugar and protein after post workout. Then you're also going to want obviously a good carb, and I mean that comes down to jasmine rice. And I got my broccoli here, vegetables in the morning. You're gonna want a fruit, so blueberries, other good carbs, so oatmeal, and then other great protein source, my egg whites, which I'm about to make in a minute too. Um, and then yeah, pre-workout meal, nice beef, get some of that fat in there, and then also sweet potatoes. But so I would say if you're trying to get healthier, trying to like fix your meal plan, incorporate some of these things, and it's gonna help a lot. I think mainly that the pre workout and then the post workout meals are like a big game changer. And then also like honestly, jasmine rice. I didn't when I first got my meal plan all the way back in January with my coach. I was like jasmine rice. So like I was kind of like a little questionable about it, but it's way better than white rice, way better than brown rice, which I mean, brown rice is like at the bottom, then white rice, and then jasmine rice is at the top. It's the best. So if you haven't had it, definitely try it. But yeah, I'm going to eat this, make the broccoli, and then egg whites, and then I'll be done. So eat the post workout meal, super good. Whoa, all right. I have my like well, it's not in there yet, but I like to steam my broccoli, so that's what's gonna go. Oh, dude, on the camera, it's red in real life, but it's coming up like purple and stuff. The heat, that's pretty sick. Anyways, I like to steam my broccoli, so I'm just gonna let this heat up and let the water boil, and then we'll throw in there. We got like 200 grams on training days of that, plus 10 milliliters of extra virgin olive oil, and then obviously you have the egg whites, so 400 grams of that. Got to do that in a minute, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have. I'm trying to like keep the camera out. Don't have really anything else to say. Check out my apparel shop out now, Astro Strength Apparel on Instagram. Follow my Instagram and then follow my TikTok if you feel like it. I post a lot on there more frequently. Other than that, shows in 5 weeks this Saturday. Got some posing practice with my coach on Saturday, actually. Yeah, Saturday morning. So it's gonna be exciting and gonna learn more about how bad I've been posing. Nah, I've been posing fine, but just some tweaks to show up on stage looking pretty good. Uh, subscribe.